Hey guys, so I'm here with my review for the Nintendo 2DS and Pokemon Y. So first things first, let's get the 2DS out the way. For those who are really skeptical about getting one because of like the size or just the general look of it, don't be. This is a very good handheld. It works smoothly and flawlessly, just like the 3DS, whichever one you prefer, the original or the XL. The only downside is that this doesn't have 3D, but then again, like 3D is getting old, so that's not really a deal breaker. I mean, I guess besides the point that defeats the purpose of, it's supposed to be a 3DS, but that's why they called it 2DS, but I digress. Another thing is that the design is really, really good. It's very comfortable. I played this thing, like, after my unboxing video, I played this thing for the entirety of the day, which was about a decent 9 hours. And, like, I had no types of cramps or stress. It is comfortable. That I'll just end it at that. Like, if you're planning to get a DS, if you're not really that big on, the whole 3D effect thing, I definitely would recommend going with the 2DS. It's a cheaper alternative, and it's more comfortable than the original design. Other features that are changed because of, the design would be the sleep mode. That's been altered a bit. Naturally, with the 3DS, or any DS for that matter, you would have to close it and would enter this state called sleep mode. But with this, since it doesn't close, there's actually a switch that serves that purpose at the bottom right corner, right down here. So if I were to switch it, my 2DS goes into sleep mode, and then switch it back, and it turns right back on. Another thing would be that the 2DS only has one speaker right up here, but there are some people who are complaining, oh my god, there's only one speaker, but it's still a stereo speaker. When it's playing, I honestly can't tell that there's one speaker. It's that good. So for all the tiny things about the device that people try to complain about, it's really invalid. Like, this device is great, and I would recommend it to anybody trying to get like a 3DS or a 2DS or whatever. Alright, so now into the game. Pokemon Y. Man, there goes my Charmeleon. Pokemon Y. This game is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I've put so many hours into this game so far, and I've enjoyed every single minute, second, hour, every bit of it. I love. For starters, the fact that it's finally Pokemon in 3D. It's like, the way I see it is like Pokemon Stadium meets the actual RPG game, and they had a baby, and Pokemon X and Y became of it. This is fantastic. The Pokemon are great. The new moves are awesome. Online features work very well in this game. Me, I was born in the 90s, so I'm used to, if there's any 90s gamers out there, I'm used to, the link cable, meeting up with friends after school and all that stuff and playing like that. But, these online features are way better than what I was accustomed to, back in the Game Boy or the SP or even the early DS. Battles run smoothly. There's no lag. Trading is awesome. That's all I can really say about it, because you have two options. You have the generic. You have a friend and you connect with them and then you trade. And then you have this other option called Wonder Trade, where it's you get whichever Pokemon you want to trade, and you randomly trade with anybody around the world and you can get any Pokemon. Like, I just Wonder Traded earlier. I traded like a Nidoran female level 1, and as you can see, my starter Pokemon was Fennekin, and I ended up getting Froakie. That is awesome. So I'm planning to do that a lot more in the future and get more Pokemon in the process. That's going to be a great way to complete my Pokedex. Another thing, because of the 3D, you know, battles seem a lot more dynamic. It's like, it's 10 steps above, or actually that's an understatement, like 100 steps above how the original games were. And then I guess it's like, you know, 50 steps above how Black and White was. Because, I mean, at least the Pokemon were moving, but they didn't really show much. So, it's like a breath of fresh air. I'm enjoying every single minute of it. I highly recommend this game to any Pokemon fan, new or old, it doesn't matter which, because it's like Pokemon reimagined, pretty much, especially with the inclusions of Mega Evolutions. Sadly, I haven't experienced it yet, because my Pokemon are still like in their mid-levels, like 20s and all that stuff. But I'm almost certain that the experience is going to be amazing, especially with like Mega Blaziken and Mega Charizard. That will be fantastic. Another thing for people who do plan to get this game, I believe it's before December. If you want to get your Mega Blaziken like through its first evolution Torchic, when you start the game, save and then go back to like the opening menu and do Mystery Gift, and that's how you'll get your Torchic. And it'll have it'll be a level 10 Torchic with Blazikenite, and you know, level it up to Blaziken, and there you go. So my overall verdict: the 2DS is a great handheld. It's on par, or my personal feelings, even better than the 3DS, seeing that it does all the same functions. Me personally, I'm not really a big fan of 3D, so that doesn't bother me much. Battery life is great. It's on par with the 3DS XL. The design is very comfortable. You won't get cramps off of it easily, especially since, you know, I told y'all I played it for 9 hours straight, and I had no types of cramps or whatever. The game is fantastic. It brings back memories from way back in the day, and also brings out new feelings through its new envision of the, you know, of previous titles. I recommend this to anybody. If you're trying to get a DS, I recommend a 2DS. And if you're trying to get a good start-off game for that matter, I would recommend Pokemon Y. It's a lot of fun. It's well worth the buy. It's only $40. Yeah, 2DS, $129.99. Pokemon X and Y, $39.99. Well worth it. So that's my review for the 2DS and the Pokemon Y. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, you know, I'm not a professional, so I'm sorry if this seemed like, you know, off track or, you know, unfocused. I will try and improve later on down the road. But if you did like it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And once again, thanks for watching. See you guys later.